In this video, we embark on an intriguing journey to unravel the mystery of the final resting places of the 12 apostles of Jesus. Before we dive into the topic, it's essential to acknowledge that the information we have about the apostles' final resting places is often steeped in tradition, myth, and differing accounts. Nonetheless, let's explore the most widely accepted theories and the evidence available to us. The first apostle we'll investigate is Peter, the leader of the 12 disciples and one of Jesus' closest confidants. According to early Christian tradition, Peter was crucified upside down in Rome during the reign of Emperor Nero. Today, the largest and most renowned Catholic basilica stands above his alleged burial site, St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. Historical accounts and archaeological excavations support this tradition, adding credibility to the belief. Moving on, let's explore the fate of the Apostle Andrew. Andrew carried the gospel to the lands that are now Russia and Ukraine. Then, in his old age, he traveled to Greece, where he was martyred in the town of Patras. Local Christians buried him there. But in 357, most of his bones were moved to Constantinople. During the Fourth Crusade in 1206, Andrew's relics were brought from Constantinople to Amalfi, Italy, where they remain today. The next apostle on our quest is James, the son of Zebedee, often referred to as James the Greater. According to the New Testament, he was one of the first apostles to be martyred. Tradition holds that James was beheaded by Herod Agrippa I in Jerusalem. While no definitive archaeological evidence has been found to confirm this, the Santiago de Compostela Cathedral in Galicia, Spain, has become a major pilgrimage site, with a tomb purported to hold James's remains. John, the brother of James, known as John the Evangelist, holds a special place in the Christian tradition. It is believed that he lived a long life, passing away in Ephesus, modern-day Turkey. The house of the Virgin Mary near Ephesus is revered as the place where John spent his final years. Though the exact location of his burial remains unknown, the nearby Basilica of St. John marks the spot where he is thought to have been entombed. Moving ahead, we come to Thomas, sometimes called Doubting Thomas. Legends depict him as a passionate missionary, journeying to India to spread the teachings of Jesus, where he was martyred. Today, a portion of St. Thomas's remains are venerated in the Basilica of St. Thomas in Chennai, India. Our search continues with Philip, who is thought to have been martyred in Hierapolis, now part of modern-day Turkey. The Church of St. Philip in the city holds a tomb believed to be the resting place of this apostle. Some of his relics were enshrined in the Church of the 12 Apostles in Rome, Italy, and are still venerated in the crypt of the 12 Apostles. The next apostle, Bartholomew. Traditionally, Bartholomew is said to have been martyred in Armenia. In 809, the relics of Bartholomew were moved from his tomb in Armenia to Lipari in Italy, and then, in 838, to Benevento in southern Italy. In 983, the Holy Roman Emperor, Otto III, erected in Rome a church on Tiberina Island in the Tiber River where he dedicated the church to Bartholomew, and had a portion of the apostles' relics enshrined there. So both Rome and Benevento are the major shrines of Bartholomew. James, the son of Alphaeus, also known as James the Less, is another figure among the 12 apostles. James served as the first bishop of Jerusalem, where he was martyred. According to tradition, James was buried on the Mount of Olives, overlooking Jerusalem. In the 6th century, Emperor Justinian II moved his relics to Constantinople. At some point, a portion or perhaps all of James's relics were moved to the Church of the 12 Apostles in Rome, where they lie today in the same shrine with the relics of his fellow apostle Philip. Now, let's explore the apostle Matthew, also known as Levi. Early accounts suggest that Matthew preached in Ethiopia before meeting his end in the city of Nadaba in present-day Iran. The Cathedral of St. Matthew in Salerno, Italy, claims to house his relics, believed to have been brought from Iran in the 9th century. Jude, also known as Jude Thaddeus, is the forgotten apostle due to his name being the same as Judas Iscariot. Jude preached the gospel in various places. He is revered by the Armenian Church as the apostle to the Armenians. He suffered martyrdom around 65 AD in Beirut, Lebanon. His remains are currently believed to be in St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. Next, we come to Simon, also known as Simon the Zealot. Simon is often depicted with Jude Thaddeus, and some believe they preached together as a team. This is due in part because a tradition states they were both martyred in Beirut, Lebanon in the same year. Some of his relics are believed to be located in St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. After Judas's tragic end, the remaining apostles felt the need to replace him. In the book of Acts, it is recorded that Matthias was chosen by the 11 surviving apostles to fill Judas's place. The New Testament does not provide detailed accounts of Matthias's activities or his ultimate fate. However, it is said that about the year 326, the Empress St. Helena found Matthias's grave in Jerusalem and sent his relics to the Christians of Trier, Germany. They are still venerated in Trier's Basilica of St. Matthias. Another prominent figure in early Christianity was the Apostle Paul. Although not one of the original 12, Paul played a crucial role in spreading the teachings of Jesus and establishing Christian communities throughout the Mediterranean region. Tradition holds that he was beheaded in Rome on the same day Peter was crucified. The Basilica of St. Paul outside the walls in Rome, Italy, is considered his burial place, and it has been a significant pilgrimage site for centuries. While the historical accuracy of these accounts and traditions may vary, they provide us with a glimpse into the profound impact these apostles had on early Christianity and their enduring legacy. That's all for this video. Until next time.
These skies have a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you.